A new MMO FPS that looks amazing, some out-of-this-galaxy Minecraft skins, and updates for some of your favorite MMOs. Hey guys, I'm Gillyweed with MMO Play, and I'm bringing you all that and more this week on MMO News. One of the most popular anime series ever is finally making its way into the world of MMO FPS games. Players will soon be able to game in the world of Ghost in the Shell, specifically the standalone complex series. Nexon had secured the rights to the property back in 2012, and while details have been few and far between, the wait appears to be over. Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex is an anime series that follows the adventures of a law enforcement group of cyborgs known as Public Security Section 9. Their area of expertise is that of cybercrime and terrorism. The series was well known for having a realistic near-future setting. This includes an emphasis not only on action, but also on the major philosophical questions that have arisen due to mankind's increasing reliance on technology. The game's trailer promises a lot of action. The Ghost in the Shell MMO FPS is slated to be released sometime next year. After being greenlit to publish in less than 3 days, Shroud of the Avatar is launching on Steam Early Access. This is expected to drastically boost the player base given the game's popularity during the initial voting period and the millions of Steam users. What version will you be able to play on Steam Early Access? Release 12, which includes a lot more content compared to the last update. Release 12 introduces an in-game hint system and new user experience that both work to create a smoother game start for beginners. It also adds in guilds, PvP duels, PvP arena spectator mode, and new maps and scenes. To celebrate the launch and its recently hit $5 million crowdfunding milestone, MMO developers are hosting a special Cyber Monday event on December 1st. Live stream events are also planned. Fans will be able to win hardware gear, store credits, and special access to Release 13 in December. Steam Early Access subscribers are able to access the multiplayer fantasy except during planned downtimes. Those who want to play the game outside of Steam can still do so through the regular game client. Path of Exile Content Update 1.3.0, aka the December update, is all set to fire up the PvP experience with a bunch of improvements. Prepare for a PvP system revamp as well as competitive events with prizes and news coverage to drum up interest. To this end, the online RPG will see new seasons of tournaments, heavy PvP rebalancing, and UI improvements. The update is also packed with other features. Probably the most exciting is the creation of 2 new challenge leagues suited for either casual or hardcore fans. The first is called the Torment Challenge League, where players hunt down spirits of tormented crooks. These spirits can possess the bodies of enemy mobs, which greatly increases their strength and corresponding treasure drops. Slay these possessed creatures to release the spirits and obtain their drops. The second challenge league is called Bloodlines, a hardcore format which pits players against monsters with insanely synergistic powers. Attempting any group of Bloodlines monsters requires a lot of forethought. They often exhibit punishing combat effects such as becoming immortal when near their slain brethren. Which feature of Update 1.3.0 are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments section below. Defiance has been in a bit of a lull after the explosive Season 2 TV finale last summer, but the action and excitement should shoot through the roof again with the Aftermath expansion that went live on Wednesday. The update is fraught with delicious danger for longtime fans. It will take players across exciting locales amid a contentious pre-war environment between the Earth Republic and Votanus Collective. The update also boasts new enemies, pursuits, contracts, story maps, instance missions, events, and updates to Season 2 co-op and multiplayer modes. Launching concurrently with the Aftermath update is the Thanksgiving holiday event, the New Frontier Harvest Festival. The event will run for 2 weeks until December 10th. It's a time of plenty for players as they harvest the new weapons, mods, and other items. Which do you plan to spend more time on, the fresh content or the holiday event? Let us know in the comments below. It has been 10 years since the original launch of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, and many RPG fans were hoping to see the title reanimated in true vampiric fashion. Project Valkyrie has been hard at work remaking the online multiplayer ARPG, and with a year of hard graft down, they were confident that they could complete the endeavor. But there is one small caveat. the IP. With CCP maintaining a firm grip on the intellectual property rights to Vampire the Masquerade, the team at Project Valkyrie were always unsure of just how far they could take the remake before CCP could step in. Either CCP would give Project Valkyrie the go-ahead, or they could pull the plug on the project altogether. Sadly, CCP decided to get involved, and not in the good way. According to a letter from the Valkyrie team on the project website, CCP have issued a cease and desist notice, preventing the fans from continuing to redevelop the action RPG. The MMO giants at CCP have recently expressed their intent on focusing on their EVE franchise, so it's unlikely that they plan on reviving Bloodlines at their end. With Project Valkyrie cancelled, the talented fans are beginning work on another game now, which they're keeping a secret. Hopefully, it'll still be something that fans of Vampire the Masquerade can enjoy. One of the biggest things that gamers complained about following the launch of Wildstar was the severe lack of tangible content for gamers to sink their teeth into. But it seems like the MMO gods have heard your plea and bestowed mountains of new lore upon the sci-fi universe. Starting this week, new additions to the Wildstar timeline will be introduced. They've kicked off with this week's story about the origins of the Nomad vessel. A Wildstar timeline has appeared on the official website, packed with backing stories, never-before-seen plot points, and crucial insight into the new virtual world. Each chapter in the timeline comes with a lovingly worded prose piece, allowing gamers to fully immerse themselves in the realm. What piece of lore will pop up next? Be sure to check back with MMO Play to find out. Okay guys, it's time for the 5 in 1. Here are 5 news stories from this week, each condensed into one sentence. There are officially Star Wars Minecraft skins for Xbox players, and you can get all 55 of them for just $2.99. That's less than a set of power converters at Tashi Station. Blizzard has revealed the new Blood Elf model for both males and females, and promises they'll be out soon. RuneScape subscription rates are going up, but if you're a current subscriber, your rate won't increase unless you unsubscribe for more than 14 days. The Star Trek Alien Domain closed beta begins December 1st, but no news yet on how long the beta for the browser MMO will last. And finally, Motiga have announced that Gigantic's Alpha will begin on December 17th, but it's a European alpha, and now I'm crying on the inside. Well guys, that's all the time we have for today, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest info, contests, and more. Once again, I'm your host Gillyweed, and I'll see you next week, but until then, I'll see you in game.